Middleweight finals ends tonight on BattleBots. First, Bad Attitude attempts to avoid sabotage to see who will fight the semifinal skirmish with Spaz. Then Tempered Metal tempers Flair in the middle and super heavyweight rumbles. El Diablo gets low down and dirty with Ankle Biter. And tonight, 2 bots enter and 1 bot leaves with the middleweight championship crown. Feel the adrenaline, smell the aluminum. This is BattleBots. This Comedy Central sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by the United States Army, an army of one. From the All-American Sport Park in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for the middleweights to choose their king. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Salisbury, and tonight you're going to see over 20 different robots brave the BattleBox. And by the end of this evening, we will crown a brand new middleweight champion.
Big Horse, the old guard is out. Forget Deadblow, forget last season's champ, Hazard. The middleweight division is packed with some brilliant new killers.
No question about it, Bill. Newcomers like the Master, El Diablo, and Spaz, they're not only having success, but one of these machines could be actually crowned the next middleweight champion.
All right, so we got the middleweight semifinals coming up, but first we got a bout that pits brawn against agility. Thomas Petrocelli's Bad Attitude is a compact middleweight wedge. Tough, speedy, and deliberate. Look for him to stick and move, and, more importantly, stick and move. Combining battery and gas power, Matt Sabatino's Sabotage is a flipping clamp bot with terrifyingly high torque. His Chrome Molly Lexan armor should protect him from the repeated blows that Bad Attitude will try and send his way.
And Bad Attitude's Thomas Petrocelli, he has a game plan, and he shared it with Randy and Jason Sklar.
Tom, you're about to face Sabotage. It's a tough match. What's your game plan?
The game plan is Sabotage has a lifter. Bad Attitude doesn't like lifters because even though he can run upside down, he loses his weapon and everything is backwards. Front is back, left is right, and I don't control him very well. Right side up, upside down's a bitch.
If you could say something to him, what would you say to Sabotage?
I would like to say to Sabotage, if you're going to flip me twice.
Here's Mark Vero.
This is a BattleBots middleweight contest. Introducing first, in the red square to my right, kicked out of junior college for obvious reasons, introducing Bad Attitude. And in the blue square, he's a military strategy for which there is no defense, introducing Sabotage!
Thomas Petrocelli plans to keep moving and stay away from Sabotage's nasty set of chompers.
They are nasty. Well, Matt believes he just needs a couple of backflips to get Sabotage a victory. The middleweights, box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fight time. Bad Attitude and Sabotage. Oh, they're coming out after each other right now. A little quick U-turn there. Oh, look at that. Sabotage flips Bad Attitude over right off the bat.
And Bad Attitude, for some reason, backed into Sabotage, just opening himself up for a flipping.
Well, it looked like he was going at him head on, then just did a 180-degree turn and boom. There's that little lifting arm. It kind of looks like a ladder, doesn't it, Phil?
A ladder of death. And you can see it's got teeth underneath it, Sean, so it can also be used as a clamping arm. It's also a clamp bot.
Bad Attitude on his back, but not a problem because those wheels are good either way, but that affects that wedge design.
Wedges, effective. Reverse wedges, not so effective. And they're positioned upside down, they don't do as much.
Sabotage on the chase of Bad Attitude. Bad Attitude trying to score points. There you see the Hellraisers. Bad Attitude trying to use that, and he's going to have to flip himself over or get a little bit of help from Sabotage, who's trying to do just that.
Oh, now he's got him. See? Look at the teeth.
Chew him up.
Oh!
Sabotage trying to swallow up Bad Attitude and get that flip technique in.
If I was Bad Attitude, and I'm much better looking, I would be flipping myself. I would be heading over to the kill saws and hoping I could go flying and flip back over.
Not a bad idea. Give up a few points to try and get yourself right so you can have an offensive attack, because right now it's all defense. And he's getting a little help from his friend. Sabotage, he flips him over. Now, Bad Attitude's back in business and can use that wedge. I don't know if that was a smart move by Sabotage. Oh, hello!
Oh, man!
Hello, how's that for a smart move? Bad Attitude with a little payback as he drives Sabotage into the spike strips right near the pulverizers, and it looks to me like Sabotage is jammed in there. You regret that move if you're Sabotage.
You gotta regret it, but flips are so important, man. That's huge. I would say he was way ahead on points.
Oh, there's no question he was winning big on points, but you know what? This is the risk you take in BattleBots. Anything can happen. You give a guy life, and look what happens. He comes up out of nowhere, drives into the spike strips, and is scoring points by the second, and you're pinned, and Sabotage has got nowhere to go.
And now he's out.
Help. He's free! He's free! Oh, he flips him back over. This is punch, counter punch, and we're inside of 10 seconds. Man alive, that could have been big for Sabotage here down the stretch.
This thing back and forth and up and down. What a fight!
Whoa, middleweight division. Man, that was a little teeter-totter seesaw back and forth. The judges now have to make the ultimate decision.
Bad Attitude getting flipped off by Sabotage. Then, with this wedge poised to kill, Bad Attitude floors it and nails Sabotage against the wall.
It's going to be very, very close. Let's get down for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at arena side have turned in a 25-20 decision for the red square, Bad Attitude.
How's that for tight? 25-20 in favor of Bad Attitude.
Bad Attitude had twice as many hits as Sabotage, 14-7, and Bad Attitude also doubled up the hazard damage, 4-2. It was Sabotage's 3-0 domination in flips that made the judges' scoring so close.
Let's see what the builders thought about the fight.
Okay, I was wondering, I'm not really robot savvy. Is there a word for when your robot can go on either side?
I think it's called upside down.
Okay.
Well, that bout is just part of the story for Bad Attitude. Now, he's got to face the frantic Spaz in the semifinals.
Yeah, Bad Attitude and Spaz will take it up a notch in the middleweight semifinals, and they get ready for a multiple metal hole fractures in the middleweight rumble. Then literally more than a ton of robots in the super heavyweight rumble and the middleweight championship. Comedy Central Sports has got it all right here on your network of Robot Champions. We'll be right back.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
Mike Regan is getting set to spaz out in the semifinals. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to BattleBots. The middleweight semifinal showdown is about to take place. We got Bad Attitude, we got Spaz, and somebody's going to the finals.
Oh, you're brilliant, buddy. Somebody is going to the finals. I don't know. These guys have had tonight in mind from the very beginning of the tourney. I think in this fight, we're going to see aggression and some great driving from both Spaz and Bad Attitude.
Spaz's driver, Mike Regan, knows his strengths and weaknesses. He's with Randy and Jason Sklar.
Mike, what do you consider Spaz's main advantage to be?
Me, the driver. I think driving ability is like 90% of the game in this. I think you can have a robot that has virtually nothing, but if you can outdrive the other guy, I think you're ahead of the game.
Now, what is Spaz's biggest disadvantage?
Oh, if I told you that, I'd have to kill you.
Special effects designer Mike Regan's hammer-swinging creation, Spaz, he cured BattleBots of Tobor rabies, ended Blue Streak, and put Buddy Lee back on the street. Spaz's Mike Regan said he believes his driving skills give him an edge. And you know what? In each and every battle, each one of these drivers use the battle box to their advantage.
They sure do, and luckily for the drivers themselves, they will be safely outside the box when the battle goes down. What would happen if they did have to fight mono on machine? That's something Spaz's Mike Regan has often wondered.
What would happen if Spaz actually were to hit a human head? Let's find out.
So how would Mike simulate a human body experiencing the infamous BattleBot kill saws?
The secret to any great gore effect? Lots of blood.
Mike has created special effects for Hollywood hits. He's even made an on-screen appearance.
This particular guy was in Hellraiser 5 Inferno. It's actually me. So if you see Hellraiser 5 Inferno, this guy is me, tromping around under all that makeup. That's
Incredibly,
like
special effects technology and BattleBots work together.
Not only does the radio control work in the area of makeup effects and masks and things, we also use these exact same models to operate our robots and BattleBots as well.
Hey, Mark Vero, it's time for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a BattleBots middleweight contest in the semifinals. Introducing, in the red square to my right, like jumping naked into a shallow swimming pool filled with glass shards, it's Bad Attitude. And its opponent, in the blue square, he'll lull you into a state of relaxation just so he can kill you, stuff you, and hang you in his trophy room. Here is Spaz.
The boxers locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Midweight, semi-final, winner want to move on to those finals. It's Bad Attitude for Spaz. Both have had a good route in getting here. Both have big designs, and right now Bad Attitude strikes from behind on Spaz. Oh, look at the damage being done consistently by those kill saws, and he was driven there by himself. Thomas Petrocelli trying to stay away, but couldn't.
Bad Attitude, one of our best drivers in this competition. You'll see.
Sure didn't look like it from the get-go with
No,
those
not
kill
there.
saws. Tell you what, a lot of punches trying to be thrown by Spaz, but doing a lot of missing with those spikes on the end. Another point scored on damage done by Bad Attitude. You got to hit those punches if you're going to throw them, and Spaz isn't landed many just yet.
Well, also, when Spaz coming over the top, it's more of a numbers game. When he starts spinning, he's got a lot better chance of hitting the other box.
He's got spikes on all four areas of that on the side, vertical, horizontal, everywhere you look. Now he's just got to land the punches as Bad Attitude comes in and scores again and again. Can't flip him over, but you know what? Every time he scores, those judges got him off the scorecard. Bill, early on, looks like Bad Attitude's got the advantage here.
Bad Attitude, again, it's just showing off those superior driving skills, you know?
There you see Bad Attitude into the spike strips himself, but staying away from the offensive weapon, that is Spaz.
When Spaz hits, though, that weapon is powerful, coming at you over the top or spinning around. It's all over the place and can really inflict some damage on the sides of Bad Attitude.
There's the spike strip, and there's the pulverizer, and you know what? Bad Attitude's stuck. He is stuck.
See, we saw this problem before with Bad Attitude. He's a great wedge, but he's a little too high. He's too tall. He can get stuck, and he is.
Oh my goodness, dominating the fight was Bad Attitude. Spaz gets one good clean shot, drives him into the spike strip, and you know what?
And look what he's doing. How smart is he? He's not hitting him with the hammer. He's pounding him in further, wedging him further under the strip.
The countdown's begun.
Oh,
This
man.
is a major upset. I don't care if it's the semifinals. It is over. What disappointing season-ending turn of events for Bad Attitude. Check out the action.
Yeah, from the get-go, Bad Attitude with a mighty scoop and toss. Spaz bounces around and tries to gain his senses. Then Bad Attitude lives by the wedge and dies by the wedge. Spike strip 1, Bad Attitude, nothing.
Let's go down and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 37 seconds. The winner by knockout and advancing to the middleweight championship finals, the blue square,
Spaz wins it, but I bet the battle stats tell a different tale here.
And what a tale they tell. This was Bad Attitude's fight. Spaz only got in 5 hits, while Bad Attitude registered 12 of his own. Bad Attitude gets the only flip of the match, and Spaz scores the only hazard damage. But sometimes aggression kills the aggressor, and that's what happened here. We got the post-fight thoughts down below.
Spaz, at the end of the match, the Boo Birds came out. This crowd wants action. They want blood.
I think what they were booing about is that they knew he was stuck under the edge and they wanted me to get him out.
Right.
I was trying my best, but he was really wedged under there. I think it was a pretty good fight the whole way, and it would have been a judge's decision anyways.
I don't think anyone, including you, expected to be in the finals.
Probably not, no.
Well, you're there.
But, I'm there.
You're
so
there.
Excellent.
Best of luck. Good luck.
I'll tell you what, buddy, Spaz ought to wipe his brow and count his blessings because Bad Attitude was on his way to the finals. No doubt about it.
You know, it's hard to believe that a veteran driver like Thomas Petrocelli would allow that to happen to his bot. But you know what it is? You get all caught up, the adrenaline's pumping, you're in the middle of a match, aggression, you want to kill your guy, and you forget about the spike strip. How many times have I said that about the spike strip and most wedges?
You know, it's a shame for Bad Attitude, but you and I both know, everybody else does too. That's the way the game's played. But guess what? Don't go away. We've got the middleweight rumble coming up next. And later on, Spaz heads to the middleweight championship. The Fox is going to rock when we come back. Everyone knows it takes talent to perform in Las Vegas. And everyone knows, people, that you do not construct or operate a robot or a BattleBot without proper supervision. Well, the middleweights are just minutes away from their final confrontation for the giant nut, and they'll do anything they can to get it. Well, if there's a middleweight robot that you rooted for early on, only to see them beat and bounce from the competition, now's your chance to get a second look at these fabulous machines.
This is a BattleBots Grand Rumble in the middleweight division. Introducing the 16 competitors in the Grand Rumble, beginning to my right with Instigator, Space Operations Force 2, Spaz, Blue Street, Buddy Lee, don't play the street, Turbo, Blade Runner, Subject to Change Without Reason, Super Giovanni.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. It's the Rumble in the middleweight division, 16 bots in all. And there's Buddy Lee, don't play in the street, and he'll have a little...
He's got the slam
Yes, the slam cam on him. If he's left, if there's anything left in his car, what
He's heavily bandaged. There you see Buddy Lee taking himself into the spike strip through the eyes of the slam kick.
Might be as close to any bot as Buddy Lee gets. El Diablo. You know, Bill, there's a lot of shapes, sizes, and designs.
Yes, there are.
And it takes a lot to be a champion. And our expert, Bill Nye, is going to tell you just what that is.
The rules say that any bot can jump or hop up to 6 feet high, 180 centimeters or so, but none of the designers have chosen to go that route. They all prefer the slow, cinnamon grab for that proven wedge bow. Tips the other guy over.
That's why he's the expert. Dead blow. Who's
Dead
that?
blow on his back. You see him, and he's trying to flip himself over. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Hey, this is as long as
There's
Scrap
Buddy
Daddy's
Lee.
last mini fight. You see him in the middle there? Scrap Daddy's had his troubles in this BattleBots season, but he'll be back. There's Buddy Lee. Come back and play in the street with us, buddy.
Crowd favorite, El Diablo.
Ankle biters out there, Sabotage.
Look at Tom Petrocelli in Bad Attitude. Just throwing bots around left and right.
Tom stinging a little bit when he had Bad Attitude dominating the fight. They got stuck up against the spike strip. There's Sabotage. Take a look now.
Up and back down.
Blue streak somewhere in here.
Blade Runner wants to throw down.
There's Sabotage still alive.
Sabotage, he's going to do well in the next tournament. I guarantee you that.
Still got some bots alive.
There we go. Pound away, Buddy Lee.
Look at now.
Oh, Sabotage got him hooked.
That's El Diablo there that's being hooked by Sabotage.
The hazard's not coming into place, so he can't bring him to the pulverizer. So all he can do is parade him around for the fans.
We see dogs, we see wheels.
He doesn't realize the hammer's not going to drop. There we go, he lets him go.
20 seconds to go.
I love the
middleweight rumble. El Diablo's still alive. He's trying to impress his girlfriend.
Bad attitude, just pounding bots.
Looks as strong as ever. And that's like, hey, El Diablo, take that. What a great, but still a lot of bots alive. As we wind down, the middleweight rumble's over. Still a lot of bots surviving. Yes, it was, and an appreciative crowd. All right, now we've got more middleweight action with El Diablo and Ankle Biter coming up. Then the super heavyweights gathered and busted up. And then the season of terror comes to a head for the middleweights. It's time to get it on, and Comedy Central Sports will show it all to you right here next. Coming up, Ankle Biter and El Diablo get physical inside the BattleBots. Welcome back, everyone. Spaz won his bid to battle for the coveted middleweight nut. And soon the super heavyweights will descend upon the BattleBox like steel locusts. But first, a metal showdown between Ankle Biter and El Diablo.
I am jonesing for some action, and these two machines can bring it. John McKenzie's Ankle Biter is a nasty little wedge with the ability to chew up and screw up his opponents. He got robbed by the spike strip last season after dominating his fight with pressure drop. Look for him to come out strong.
Yeah, Bill, but he faces Zach Bieber's El Diablo, a tough competitor who knows exactly what to do and when to do it. And he'll keep El Diablo alive and killing in this tourney. Here's more.
My main goal is to keep coming up with something new. You know, you use your knowledge from previous battles to make improvements, but always, you know, come with something fresh, you know, because everybody else is going to come with a new robot. You know, new people are going to show up. It's just a matter of, you know, studying what's going on, what has happened, and staying on top of it.
Sounds like Zach is ready to prove his worth inside the box. Let's find out more about the man behind the machine. Zach Bieber is a true artist at heart. He paints.
Flame red, the essential component in El Diablo.
He builds.
He's got 10 different motors in his head that make all of his movements.
And plays.
In my perspective, it's all art to me.
And all that art is definitely reflected in Zach's robot, El Diablo.
As an artist, I really was determined to make El Diablo stand out and look different and be attractive and not boring to look at.
So why would Zach name his robot after the Prince of Evil?
My robot El Diablo is definitely crafted with this guy in mind. A lot of my artwork and a lot of my drawings have kind of a demonic or a devil-like theme. Instead of just calling it BattleBot, I like the Spanish, and I'm in Southern California, so why not go with El Diablo?
Ankle Biter can never be counted out, but he just might have to sell his soul to escape the wrath of El Diablo.
Well, let's find out and go box side.
Ankle Biter, you're up against El Diablo. Is it the battle of the facial hair?
Could be.
He's got a wicked goatee, too.
Yeah, it beats mine.
He's got nothing on top. In more ways than one. We'll see what happens. Good luck.
We'll see.
It's about that time. Here are the intros with Mark Biro.
This is a BattleBots middleweight contest. Introducing to my right, in the red square, he drags you down, down, down into his burning ring of fire. Here is El Diablo. And in the blue square, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's pain, there's Ankle Biter.
So the box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. There you see right now Ankle Biter coming out against the new edition of BattleBots this season, El Diablo.
El Diablo doing what I like, and that's employing a wide variety of weapons. Spinning drum of death on the front, devil's pitchfork on the back.
And those horns right now doing a little lifting themselves. They drive Ankle Biter right into the kill saws.
Oh, man. Oh, Sean, how many times have we seen that with our wedges? Oh.
Nice help. Gentlemanly by El Diablo. He's not the devil. Little help from your friends called the kill saws. Ankle biter trying to stay away from those. Nice driving by the new addition El Diablo.
Now, Ankle Biter has learned from previous fights. Look at the back of him. He added that little curved piece of metal. That's if he gets flipped. He's not going to end up on his side.
That's Ankle Biter getting underneath El Diablo, and Ankle Biter one of those great leverage. Oh, how's that? A complete flip! There's no evil Knievel in here, but it sure looked like it. What a flip by the kill sauce. But look at him right back out of his Ankle Biters. He takes El Diablo into the kill sauce. Oh, another blow to the front of El Diablo by Ankle Biter.
Looks like the spinning drum of death has been disabled.
And that'll be a big disadvantage now against El Diablo.
Also, it's a lot quicker than El Diablo.
There's El Diablo trying to use those forks to score the points. We're about a minute away.
We got problems, pal. That's it.
Something's wrong with the
Diablo
control.
looks like he's back his way in this fight. Those kill saws. Oh, beautiful.
Don't you love that sound?
Oh.
And you know what? It looks to me like the only thing that's making Ankle Biter move is the kill saws, and he's going to be done. He's counted out. Over. Ankle Biter is down for the count. Now here's what went down.
Ankle Biter gets the best of these first two collisions. He sends El Diablo into the boards, but El Diablo bashes back and takes the wedge to the kill saws for the fatal finale.
Ankle Biter incapacitated. Here's the decision. The time, 2 minutes, 24 seconds. The winner by knockout in the red square, El Diablo. Well, Ankle Biter put up a great fight, but the arena claimed another victim.
Yep, let's take a look. Despite Ankle Biter's early attacks, El Diablo took him in hits 14-9. Neither fighter scored any flips, but it was El Diablo's 8-3 hazard damage advantage that was Ankle Biter's demise.
Well, let's get some more insights down on the floor.
So Ankle Biter lost power. What exactly happened out there?
Don't know yet. Won't know until I take the cover off.
Take it apart?
Well, what happened is he got airborne a couple of times. That's what happened.
You thinking of changing the name now?
Probably.
Well, thank you for the great show anyway.
Who wants the nut? When we get back to middleweight championship. But first, the super heavyweights form a robot fight club.
The first rule of Robot Fight Club, you must talk about Robot Fight Club. We'll do that when we get back. For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
There's only one place to get your daily recommended allowance of robot fighting, and it's right here. Welcome back, everyone. It's about to get loud and unruly here at the All-American Sport Park. We've got a rumble.
Sean, we got 9, count them, 9 super heavyweights prepared to dance to the death inside the battle box. Let's go down to the box for the rumbling super heavyweights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BattleBots Super Heavyweight Grand Rumble. Introducing the 9 super heavyweights competing first. To my right, introducing Minion, Liquid Lunch, Hades
Tractor.
World Peace, Toro. If you want to talk about robot design, we got a lot of it here, but our Bill Nye is going to tell you more.
In operating the robots, you got driving and you got use of weapons. Some teams use one pilot, one operator. Other teams have one person to steer and one person to whack and to use the weapons.
You know, Toro put on quite a show in this tournament, and I think he is a bot to watch, Sean.
You know, I'm amazed in these rumbles.
Hey, Division C's on his back, and that was Toro. And again, he's top minion on his back.
How about Toro? 3 hits, 3 pops, 3 people on their back. Toro's saying, you know what? I'm going to get mine back after this. Take a look at Toro. Super heavyweight. He's running roughshod over
He's
everybody.
disabled half the field right now. It's beautiful.
World Peace out of it.
You can hear the crowd chanting his name, which means Toro in Espanol.
It looks like Dissector and Toro going to go at it a little bit here.
Who's left?
What does she want some love? It's a 3, it's a 3, 3. Oh, look at Toro.
Almost going 4 for 4 there.
Take a look at the arena. There's 3 bots left, courtesy of Toro.
I said he was a bot to watch.
Boy, you're not kidding. This is a bot to watch early and often as he's taking care of most of these bots here in the super heavyweight rumble. But as you watch Toro now underneath his War Machine.
They got to gang up on him. But look, that effective flipping arm is able to disengage himself from War Machine.
Dissector looks like he's having control problems. He can't drive it the way he does. Now he gets out of it. There you go. Toro.
Oh, man.
This is the most impressive rumble I've seen one bot take control ever.
Awesome.
Great display of power.
Let's put War Machine on his back and finish this.
How about
Toro?
Now look at War Machine trying to get a little leverage on Toro.
Yeah, and he's got some leverage going right now. Lets him go.
This is an awesome rumble in the super heavyweight division.
Well, now we're down to about 2 bots.
We are down to 2.
Dissector's on his back, but he can work like that. But it looks like he's stuck against the spike strip. War Machine, I think, has just been able to avoid a flipping.
Which is
Come on,
a wise move.
10 seconds, Big T. Give it to us.
There we
You know what? He's tired. He's worn out. What do I have to do? I flipped 4 bots.
That's a lot of repetitions in the
Here,
bench.
do it. Oh,
it's over. What a great super heavyweight rumble. And we've got one more championship nut to bestow when we come back. This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is going to end with a bang.
Well, right now, Randy and Jason Sklar are with El Diablo, Zach Bieber.
Okay, we are sitting here with Zach. You just got word a few moments ago that the Master will not be competing. Can you just walk us through and explain what happened there?
Yeah, coming back from a complete control match, I received the news that the Master was forfeiting the match. And there was incredible relief coupled with disappointment, you know, all in the same emotion, because I've watched Mark Satrakian, you know, throughout the years build some incredible machines, and you know, I felt honored to be head-to-head with him, because you know he's going to do well, and if you're up against him, it's likely you're doing well too. And so I look forward to it, but you know, I've seen the Master before and all his different interchangeable weapons, and it was definitely, you know, it was a relief, because I know it would have been a tough match.
A lucky break for Zach Bieber. Let's see what Mike Regan thinks about his chances.
I think I've been very lucky. I think I've said in the past that this is a rebuild of an old design that I had. It's slightly underpowered compared to what it was before. I've had a lot of people that say they're surprised I've made it this far. Even the promoters of the event, the day that I entered, I got the feeling like they thought it wouldn't go anywhere. I think I've become, as they say in the pits, the little robot that could. You know, I just keep going.
Mike Regan says he plans to charge in, pop El Diablo, and then get out fast.
But Zach Bieber will keep El Diablo on the offensive. He'll let his armor absorb those wallops from Spaz and then try to muscle Spaz into the BattleBots hazards.
El Diablo survived vicious robot body slams from Complete Control. I think he's the most durable, shredded machine in this sport.
Let's send it boxside.
So El Diablo is fighting Spaz. You heard him. He's not changing his plan of attack. Are you guys?
No, not really. Just be aggressive and bulldoze him around, try and get him into the hazards, and you know, use the crowd as well.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Someone's about to take it all in the middleweight division. Let's go down to Mark Miro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is for the BattleBots Middleweight Championship. Introducing in the red square to my right, the rubble in the wake of this bad dude tells a nasty tale. But to finish the story, he needs to slay one more demon. Here is Spaz! And in the blue square, all past foes are just notches in his battle scar armor. Now it's time for his final clash. Introducing El Diablo!
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's middleweight finals, robot fighting time. El Diablo and Spaz, both of them have taken a different route to get here. And quite frankly, I don't know if either one of them doesn't feel that they backed in, but they're here, and that's all that matters. Look at the kill sauce right now, Bill. Is there a caster loose?
Yeah, you can see the metal on the ground and the horn. The horn means nothing. The metal caster could have something to do with his drive.
It looks to me like there's already a little bit of problem with El Diablo balance-wise.
I see unbalance. I see unbalance. We'll find out now. Spaz still looking strong. Always harder to drive a two-wheel bot, Sean. You'll see that. But just get in his pops, and he's got two different ways of attacking. Over the top, spinning around.
We're approaching 2 minutes to go in this 3-minute bout. This is the championship. It's El Diablo and Spaz.
El Diablo not driving properly. The tread's not working. One side seems to be operating much slower than the other. That's why he's always moving to his right.
You know, Bill, I know El Diablo's been one of your favorites throughout the middleweight division. And you know what? He's been mostly on the offensive, but looks like he's just trying to hang in there with his unbalance right now.
Got to bring your bot up to 100%, especially for the finals. Doesn't look like he's got it.
And there you see the kill sauce adding more damage to El Diablo. It's just so important to be able to make that turnaround to get your bot ready. And right now it looks like Spaz has done a better job. El Diablo, a little bit of leverage there, but not scoring a lot of points. A lot of defense here.
El Diablo had a chance. He was underneath Spaz. Needed to push him around, get him to a hazard. That's what he's got to hope for. Under a minute now. Spaz kind of controlling his fight. Not driving too well, though, but got a rookie driver, Mike Regan.
And those early points in that dismissed caster from El Diablo might be enough for the judges if there's no knockout. Inside of 30 seconds. Bill, how's your scorecard? You got Spaz like I do, just barely?
I got Spaz ahead just barely, but all he's got to do is keep it up now, and this fight is his. Then he becomes champion. And it's a pity, too, because El Diablo bringing a lot to the table.
And unfortunately doesn't have his best stuff for the finals, which has happened, you know, quite a bit of times. The man who can recruit quicker. We're inside of 10 seconds. Doesn't look like we're going to have a knockout.
Yeah,
Spaz is a little more lively.
Spaz not too much yet. Just a touch more. A little more pulse from Spaz.
The middleweight division is over. The finals are in, and we're going to come back with a decision, and it'll be a good one at that. Bill, we got to see the replay. It doesn't get much closer.
Both robots pushing each other like linebackers. El Diablo gets a hornectomy and then a couple of quick pops from the kill saws. El Diablo suffered more cosmetic damage than Spaz, but this fight was close. Let's get the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at arena side have turned in a 25-20 decision to the winner and BattleBots middleweight champion, the Red Square Spaz!
Man, 25-20, the crowd does not like it, but the bad boy Spaz beats the devil. What a great battle. Spaz is the new middleweight champion. Ankle Biters takes flight in his battle against El Diablo, and that is our hit of the week. It was a tight battle, but all hail Spaz, the new BattleBots middleweight champion.
Checking the battle stats, El Diablo got in a couple of more hits, 10-8. But he couldn't get in any flips to disorient Spaz, and El Diablo's 2 trips to the kill saws gave Spaz the 2-0 edge in hazard damage. That was the key to the win.
Well, the final BattleBots divisional champ has been crowned. Let's go down to the floor.
Anytime you have a split decision, guys, controversy in the air, did you feel like you got robbed at all?
No, not really. I mean, the saws took my left track out right away, and, you know, I was floundering. I figured that was going to be the outcome.
Yeah, well, you guys fought hard. It looked like you were a little out of gas when it came to the final.
Yeah.
Let's head back inside the battle box for the presentation.
Mike Regan, the proud owner of the BattleBots Season 2.0 middleweight nut. What an incredible season.
It sure has been, and Spaz becomes the only rookie BattleBot to take home a giant nut, and what a capper to the championship matchups.
And plenty of carnage to cheer for, Sean.
So for Heidi Mark, Bill Nye, Randy and Jason Sklar, I'm Sean Salisbury saying so long.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Take a deep breath and remember there's more crashing and bashing next time. Good night.
You're watching Comedy Central. Stay tuned for the critically acclaimed Sports Night, next, only on Comedy Central.